Hi dear friends, how are you all? Welcome to our YouTube channel HR Tutorials India. In this video, we will be discussing how to negotiate salary. In our previous video, we have seen what is selection and the process of selection. After selecting the candidate, now let us know how to negotiate the salary with the candidate. How to negotiate salary? Salary negotiation is done ahead of issuing an offer letter. This is the heart of recruitment and selection process, wherein the actual worth of a right candidate will be evaluated. The remuneration offered should be balanced, acceptable and agreed by both the parties, that is, the employee and the employer. Once the candidate is selected, it is the responsibility of the HR to issue an offer letter for the specific position for which the candidate is selected. But before issuing the offer letter, the salary has to be negotiated, which is the heart of the recruitment and selection process, because in this stage, the actual worth of the candidate will be evaluated, and the remuneration offered for the candidate should be balanced and accepted by both the parties, that is, the employer and the employee. Some organizations have salary grades, which are already assigned for each and every position. Hence, the new employee also receives the salary as per the grade for which the candidate is qualified and selected for. There are few organizations or companies where the salary is already fixed as per the grades of the department and job responsibilities. Hence, new employee who joins the company also receives the same salary as per the grade for which the candidate is qualified and selected for, wherein there will be no further discussions or negotiation on the salary part, because salaries are already fixed as per the salary grades for the specific positions in the organization. A win-win situation. The negotiation should be win-win situation, where both the candidate and the employer should benefit. If the candidate expects and demands for a higher salary than the offered salary, then the employer can raise the package if the budget permits in the following cases. Once the candidate is selected, the salary negotiations takes place. But while negotiating, the candidate or the employee who has been shortlisted in the interview process may accept the offer or not, depending upon the expectations of the candidate. So it is the responsibility of the HR to negotiate the candidate in a win-win situation wherein the employee should get convinced. But if the candidate expects and demands more than the salary offered by the company, then the employer may raise the package if the budget permits. And let us see few of the cases where the win-win situation or the salary negotiations plays an important role. The candidate is highly talented with a potential to deliver great results. If the candidate is very talented and it is assured that the candidate will deliver great results for the job and also for the organization, then the employer can increase the budget and pay or offer the salary in higher amounts which satisfies the candidate. The candidate has exceptional skills which are rare in the market. The second case where the candidate has an exceptional skills which are very rarely found in the market and very highly in demand. In this case, if the candidate demands, then it obviously the employer or the HR has to raise the budget and pay the salary which is expected by the candidate. Sometimes there is high demand for a skill and the market does not have sufficient supply of qualified candidates to fill the gap. In such cases, the HR team offers lucrative packages in order to attract the talented professionals. In some scenarios, there could be requirement of skills which are very high in demand in the market, and the supply of these qualified candidates is very less. In this scenario, to fill the gaps for the specific job position in the organization, it is the responsibility of the HR to show or offer lucrative packages in order to attract talented professionals for the specific requirement in the organization. Hiring managers most of the time have a budget for each position and they are under pressure to hire the right candidates without overshooting their assigned budget, which means the hiring managers, that is the head of the departments or the head of the projects, has their own fixed budgets for each position in the department or for the project, and they will be very high in pressure to hire the right candidate without increasing the assigned budget for the project or the department. So planning of budget and hiring the right candidate within the package limits is a difficult task, so it has to be played wisely. Tips for good salary negotiation. Hiring manager should keep the following points in mind while negotiating salary with a professional candidate, which means salary negotiation is an art where the hiring managers should be very talented while negotiating the salary package with the potential candidates. Let us now see few tips for good salary negotiation. research about the job posting well in advance and have a clear understanding of the demand and supply of the skilled professionals in the job market. Before posting a job, it is the responsibility of the hiring manager to plan well in advance and make the things clear that what is in demand and supply of skilled professionals in the job market, professional skills and supply of skilled professionals in the market, which will help the hiring managers to have a good knowledge about the market demand. Make the candidate understand the breakup of the total package that is offered. Many employees or fresh candidates who enters into the company are not aware of the package breakups or the salary breakups. So it is the responsibility of the manager or the HR to make the candidate understand the salary breakup of the total package which is offered to the candidate. This will give a clear picture for the candidate to understand the salary breakup. Do not let the candidate know the maximum salary that can be offered, which says that maximum salary should be kept confidential because it will make the candidate to raise his expectations and ask for higher salary package. So by keeping maximum salary package hidden, it is easy to bring the candidate at lower cost. Do not reject a candidate if his expectations are beyond the budget. Rather, try to make them understand the fringe benefits that is being offered in the package. There could be few candidates who might reject the offer because the budget or the salary package offered to them are not satisfactory for them. In this scenario, it is the responsibility of the hiring manager to place wisely, and instead of rejecting the candidate or keeping the candidate on hold for asking high expectations or higher salary, try to make them understand the benefits which the company gives apart from the salary and also the fringe benefits which are being offered in the package, which will make the employee happy and satisfactory to know the extra benefit which is given by the company. Salary negotiation is extremely important as it can either make or break a selection. Sometimes hiring managers tend to go overhead and offer an extraordinary package to attract right candidate. At other times, a potential candidate rejects the offer because it was not up to his expectations. As it is discussed that salary negotiation is extremely important in the recruitment process, which can either make or break the selection of the candidate. Sometimes what happens is the hiring managers tend to go overhead and offer high and extraordinary packages to the candidates who are worth for the requirement. But on the other hand, at sometimes the potential candidate rejects the offer because he is not satisfied with the offer or the package offered by the company for the position what he has been selected. Hence, it is very important to maintain balance between hiring the right candidates and working within the boundaries of the assigned budget. It is now very clear that salary negotiation is a very important part of recruitment selection process where the HR plays an important role in balancing and maintaining the salary budget and hiring the right candidate for the vacant positions. Because maintaining the balance between hiring right candidates and working within the boundaries of the assigned budget is very difficult, hence it has to be played wisely. So dear friends, in this video we have discussed about salary negotiation and tips for salary negotiation in an organization. If you have any queries or questions in this video, please comment in the comment section. I'll be happy enough to answer your queries. And if you like this video, please do subscribe and share among your friends. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.